Welcome in. It is day 93, and you're speaking with the Meeples Champion. And today, we're going to be jumping into, yet again, another Halloween-themed game. It is October 11th, and we want to just keep on rolling these out this month. So for today's game, we have a game that I picked up specifically to shoot for this video. I had played its original version, and it wasn't a huge hit for me, but I did acknowledge that, well, I didn't love it. Clearly, it's a popular game, and there was a Halloween expansion for it that you could play by itself, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to own this game, this is the time to buy it. So let's pick it up, shoot a video for everybody. I've played the game before. I know how it works. Might as well add it to the collection just because why not? So that game is Zombie Kittens, which you may recognize as being an expansion off of the original Exploding Kittens. Now, I, again, am not a huge fan of that game. For me, that game kind of strikes like, if you remember back in the day, Apples to Apples came out. As a result, they ended up putting out another game called Cards Against Humanity. Point being is, you know, this vulgar, inappropriate, funny game. Now, I have played the game, and I don't find it offensive. Yes, it's technically offensive, but I don't get upset with the game because I think it's intended to be. It's openly offensive in every direction, and it's up to you to grab things and use them as you wish. So, inappropriate, of course, but not something I feel is cancelable. It's kind of like South Park. As long as you make sure you're insulting everybody, nobody should be offended. So I have no problem with the game. I just find that after you play it, it's not funny. You played it once, you got the funny moments, and to get those to repeat, the only way it worked for me was my friends love it, and I said, listen, I'll play, but like for the New Year's game. And I'm not touching the game until next New Year's again, because it's all the same joke, and if I play this within that year again, I'm not going to find it funny. It's going to just feel like we already made the jokes. So it just didn't strike for me, and that's what the Exploding Kittens and Zombie Kittens game was for me. They are funny the first playthrough, but then once you've seen the cards, you need a long time between plays, or else it just gets stale. It feels like, all right, I've seen that zombie kitten before. I've seen that one before. So now we're just playing what the game is, which is not the best game. But I digress. Let's jump in. Let's talk our 7 categories, and let's see where this actually lands for everybody. So, yeah, the art. The art is what sells this game. You know, the box itself is fine. I think that it does a good job of, you know, Pet Sematary style. And the cards are literally all about the art. It's a good art. It's what's made this game so popular. It's what made it so much money on Kickstarter and has gotten it into the mainstream of being in so many stores. It's a thumbs up on the art. I can't argue with it. Components have to follow right behind the art. The components are the cards, and the cards are made to be long-term using. These aren't going to wear or tear on you. That is literally the game, is these cards. So it's a thumbs up. They did a good job by their components. The price isn't bad. First of all, you're going to find this almost anywhere. Targets and Barnes & Noble are a shoo-in. Depends on your store. I'd say 2 to 3 stores out of 5 should be your average, because some stores are going to be war game stores, and some stores are going to be bigger game stores, and some stores just aren't going to go after the small games. But most stores do have a small section, and this is one of the most popular small games there are, so it will be in those sections. So with that being said, I have to say that it's available, and the price is cheap. You're going to get this for under $15. I think I paid $13 for mine. It's fine by the price. As I said, I didn't want it, but I wanted to shoot a video for you guys. And when I saw it for only $13, I said, I don't love the game, but for $13, I'll buy it. I'll put it on my shelf. I'll have an option out there. I can shoot a video, And if my family wants to play a Halloween game and they don't want something more complicated, nice and simple. So, thumbs up on that price. Like I said, if the family doesn't want to play a complicated game, they can play this game. It's not difficult. You got your 4 levels. I think that definitely your beginners, this is going to be huge thumbs up. For your experienced and your experts, I think that it all depends on how they feel when it comes to playing games with family or friends in a casual or party experience. This game is probably going to hit more likely for the experienced players. Those expert players may get a little bit more stingy about it. But even they, I mean, I consider myself to be expert at this point, and I'm okay with playing a game like this once in a while. 2 or 3 different style party games in a year is enough for me. But it's acceptable. Kids, it's just up to the kids. You know, if you're talking that 10 plus area, they should be fine with this kind of art, and I think they'll enjoy the game. But parents, you have to make your own decisions on what you're okay with your kids being around and not. To me, at 10 years old, a game like this, I wouldn't even consider it to be well, that's not appropriate. At this point, I'd be like, it's zombies, it's kitties, whatever. Let them have their fun. But every parent's different. Make your decisions when it comes to that. But I got to give it, when it comes to its difficulty, thumbs up. This game's kind of built on its replayability. The whole idea is that you're going to be having a Halloween party or a family or friends get together, and this game's probably hitting your table and going to be there for 3 or 4 plays in a row. That's where its power comes in. Because once you've had a night like that, the game's not coming back out for a long time. It's not a casual game night play. It's a party game night play. So replayability is good, but it's a one-time session hit. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Those keys to victory, to me, are kind of lost on this game. There's a lot of luck that comes with it, especially as you get more and more players involved. But you can't just make a strategy and go for it. This is did you get lucky enough to get that card? What did somebody play against you? You know, there's only one real way to win, which is to be getting all your pairs, getting your hand down, and, you know, making sure that, depending on where everybody else is, where you are in your hand size. That's really all there is. And to me, this game's too much luck dependent for that key to victory to really feel like I have options. So it's a thumbs down on that one. This game is not unique. There's already Exploding Kittens. This is just an offshoot of that. There's also so many other games. You know, this game kind of feels like it's from the original concept of Uno, which then compares to the game I brought up many weeks ago, I'm Right, You're Wrong, a new game that was coming out, and I thought did a better job than what this does. You could even compare this to Go Fish. It's not unique. I like that they made a zombie version with the cats. I think that's great. It's a really cool theme, but overall, I got to give it a thumbs down on the unique. Overall, what did I think? I think that this game is meant to be just a fun, casual play. It's more so for a party atmosphere during the Halloween month, or if you have the regular Exploding Kittens, just because you're looking to have some friends get together and not have to think too hard when they're playing. I think it's fine if you want to own it. I think it's fine to go try it. I think it's cheap enough where it's fine if you waste your money on it and you end up not liking it. Take a shot. It's okay. I didn't want to own it. Now I do. I'm perfectly fine with it. I'll put it on my shelf of shame. Not the ones of the games I never play, but the games that I just am like, why is it here? Well, because people are probably going to choose it when they see it. That's why it's here. That's just my opinion, though. It's up to you guys to get out there, try the game, other games, make your own opinions, and see where it lands for you. Well, this has been day 93, and we've been speaking about Zombie Kittens, and you've been speaking to the Meeples Champion. Like, share, subscribe, and check down below in the description. If this game grabbed you, I'll put an Amazon link in so you can pick it up for yourself. Until next time, I'll talk to you tomorrow.